Welcome to Matt's Macintosh. Let's do this.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Matt's Macintosh. What we're going to go over today is an idea I actually got during my last video when I used a terminal command. And it got me thinking, I bet a lot of people out there haven't used terminal that much, maybe aren't that familiar with, or maybe don't know a whole lot of commands for it. So if you've never seen terminal, what it is the command line interface for OS X. So, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds. You type a command into a line, and then something happens. So what I'm going to show you today is a few of my favorite commands, some that are actually useful and can help you out with things, and some that are 100% pointless but are fun to do maybe if you're bored on some rainy Sunday or something like that. So let's go ahead and check them out. Alright guys, so let's do this. First thing you need to do obviously is open up terminal, so that's simple enough. And this is what it looks like. Now, yours is probably going to look different. The default colors is a white screen with black text, and it's a little smaller in this. I just kind of customized it a little so it's easier to see for the video. So don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like this. It's going to work the same. Okay, so the first trick I'm going to show you is a dock customization trick, and it specifically affects the icons in your dock. Now, if you have Leopard or Snow Leopard, when you come down here to your dock and you have the magnification on, you can see the icons will get bigger as you scroll by them. But this is about as big as they get. So if I had to guess, I'd say that's about 120, 125 pixels or so is the size they get to. But let's say you want them to get much, much bigger. There's an actual terminal command you can type in. And so no one can see how slow I actually type. I'm just going to paste it in here. But you can see what I paste in here is default space right space com.apple.dock space large size space dash int space, and then you see where this 512 is right here. That's the actual pixel size that they're going to zoom into. 512 is a little big, so we'll make them slightly smaller than that. We'll go with 300. Okay, now if you don't get any error message right here, that means the command actually took, so you actually entered in a good command. Now most of these terminal commands you enter in, they're actually going to change your interface. You need to relaunch whatever you're doing a change to, whether it's Finder or the dock or whatever. So that's the second thing I'm going to show you, is how to relaunch any app in OS X, and that is the kill all command. So it's kill all and then the name of the actual app that you want to relaunch. So in this case, we want to relaunch the dock so that those changes take effect. And you can see our dock dropped out and then relaunched. And now let's go down and look at the magnification. You can see it's getting much, much bigger. They're zooming in all the way to those 300 pixels that we typed in. So this is a pretty cool thing to do. It's a neat customization trick, and it's not a lot of people know about this one, so it's kind of cool that you can impress your friends with something that they don't know about, and give kind of a unique look to your Mac that other people don't have. Alright, so this next one I'm going to show you, it changes the default format of screen grabs. If you guys don't know this is another kind of trick. A way you can take a picture of your screen at any time without having to open up the Grab app or Preview or Finder or whatever you want to use. If you just do Command Shift 3, and then it'll make a little camera sound, and then you'll get an actual screenshot of your dock come up, or not your dock, of your screen come up, and it'll actually do both screens if you're running dual screens like I am here. But the default format that it comes up in is a PNG file. Now, PNG files are good for a lot of things. I've used them before. I use them a lot actually in terms of icons, but a lot of websites seem to prefer a JPEG style image. So when I load up things, say on like DeviantArt or Your Mac Accessories, I'm loading up a JPEG. Now, what you would have to do normally is change the format some kind of way from the PNG to a JPEG. Or you can just use this terminal command, and your default can be reset to really whatever format you want it to be. So I'll copy and paste another command in here. And this one is default space right space com.apple.screen capture space type. And then where it says JPG here, you can actually change this to any valid image file extension that the Mac recognizes. So if you wanted a bitmap, you could put BMP. So you know, whatever you want it to be. But for my purposes, I definitely prefer JPEGs, like I said, just because that works with website uploads better and things like that. So once you hit that, now when you take a screen grab, we look at the info here on it. You can see that it's actually a JPEG image now. Now this is one of the ones that for this to apply, you need to log off and log back on, or just shut down and restart. So, and then it'll actually go ahead and apply it. Alright, so this next one I'm going to show you, this one is definitely just for fun and doesn't really have a whole lot of practical uses, but it's pretty cool to do, and it'll be a good thing if you are lonely and need a friend. And that is, you can make your Mac say anything using Terminal. So the command you want to type in is say, and then anything you type after that,
Please subscribe.
Your Mac will go ahead and say in whatever default voice that you have set up. So you can make it say anything.
Anything.
Just go ahead and then type in after say, and it'll come out your speakers. Alright, this last one I'm going to show you is 100% a waste of time, but it's really cool. And I don't know of anyone who's ever gone through and watched the whole thing, but it's pretty interesting, and this is a cool thing to show your friends. And this has actually been around for a while. It's been around since the G4 iMac days. At least that long. That's when I first heard about it, but it could be even longer than that. And that's the command you want to type in is telnet space towel.blinkenlights.nl. And once you type this in, this is no kidding what this is going to be, is a ASC artwork version of the entire movie of Star Wars Episode 4. It goes through all the credits here at the beginning, so I'm actually probably going to edit the video and cut ahead right here so you can actually see the movie playing. Okay, so you can see I jumped ahead a little bit here past all the credits, and I redid the colors just because I think the video shows up a little better here. But here you can see Princess Leia's spaceship being pursued by Darth Vader, and it's pretty entertaining to watch. Like, you can tell someone probably spent a good portion of their life trying to make this thing and make it work. So you can see C-3PO and R2-D2 there. So it's pretty funny, and it actually has the text that comes out for the dialogue for the entire movie. Or at least so I've heard. I've never actually made it more than about 15 minutes into it. So if someone makes it all the way to the end, send me a screen capture of it. I'd love to see it. So that's all I really got for this video. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something about it. And I'll see you next time.